Alycats and new viewers. So today I'm bringing you my October 2017 Geeky pickups. If you're new to the channel, Geeky pickups are literally what they sound like. They're everything geeky I picked up in the month of October. I'll have timestamps listed in the description box down below, so in case you're not interested in one area of entertainment, you can skip to the one you do like. I don't have as many pickups this month as I usually do, which is very good for me. Yay, Alyssa, you saved money and didn't make yourself feel like shit. Yay! But sadly, it's going to be a little bit of a shorter video, but they're quality pickups, so I think that makes up for it. We're going to start off with the movies I got this month, which I got a few, and they're pretty top-notch movies in my opinion. This first movie I have, oh gosh, itchy nose, itchy nose, itchy nose, is one I haven't seen yet, but I decided to buy it because it was brand new and shrink wrap. I took the shrink wrap off. But that is Fight Club, and it comes in this awesome, I think it's a Walmart exclusive slipcover, but I've heard nothing but amazing things about Fight Club. It's never been spoiled for me, so don't spoil it, okay? But I've got to watch this because I love David Fincher, and I don't know why I haven't seen Fight Club yet. I just know the one rule about Fight Club is you don't talk about Fight Club, which I've been doing, so I mean, I'm probably out of the club now. But anyway, I have to see this soon, and since I own it, I really have no excuse not to watch it. The next movie I got because I was kind of peer pressured by someone. If you're watching this, thank you for the nightmares I had after I watched this. But that movie is Evil Dead, the 2013 edition. It's a pretty good movie. I actually like the originals better, but this is actually genuinely terrifying if you're afraid of demonic possession like I am. I love the gore. I think Fede Alvarez did a fantastic job directing. I thought the actors did a pretty good job. The characters weren't very strong in my opinion, but you know, it was fun to watch them, you know, kick the bucket. And it was a fun movie. It was definitely all scares. It wasn't comedic like the originals were. But I mean, it's a good horror movie. And it did terrify me, so it gets points for that. Thanks a lot for the nightmares. The next movie I got was one that I absolutely loved when I saw it in theater, so obviously I had to get it on Blu-ray, and that is Baby Driver. I freaking adore this movie. It's probably my favorite Edgar Wright movie to date. If you haven't seen Baby Driver, do yourself a favor. Watch it. It's fantastic and the soundtrack is amazing. And the last two movies I got were these amazing horror Blu-rays with amazing covers. But the first one is Carrie, the classic Carrie with this gorgeous cover. And the second is Child's Play, again with this awesome cover. I adore both of these movies, and these are Walmart exclusives, not the covers, but inside there are coloring books that are Walmart exclusives. But I freaking adore these covers. They're gorgeous. They're two of my favorite horror movies, and I just had to own them. I didn't own them previously, so I have them, and they were super cheap. So yeah, I've got Child's Play and Carrie now. Now I'm going to cover the two games that I got this month. First up, I haven't played this game yet. I would love to play with friends, but I don't know if anyone has this or would want to play with me. But that is Hidden Agenda. This is the latest game from Supermassive Games. They originally created Until Dawn, which I freaking loved, and I'm really excited to play this game. This is only a $20 game. This is a budget title, so I'm really excited to play it. I've heard it's only like 2 or 3 hours long, and it's just, you know, you're trying to find out who a killer is, and I love that kind of game. So if anyone wants to play this with me, let me know, because I think it would be way more fun if I played it with someone. But I mean, I will play it alone if I have to, because Supermassive Games, I love them. Gotta play it. And this next game I'm currently playing and really enjoying, and that is South Park: The Fractured But Whole. Obviously I got it on Xbox One, and this is the gold edition with the fancy steelbook, and it had the season pass and all that. I adored the Stick of Truth, and the Fractured But Whole is very similar to the Stick of Truth, but it's also improved. It's got improved combat, and improved inventory system. And I like that there's Coonstagram, which is their version of Instagram. It's fun, and it's just crude humor. It's like you're watching an episode of the TV show. It's just really fun. And I'm really enjoying it. So, South Park, The Fractured But Whole. That title is so much fun to say. And for this last part, obviously, are the books. Because you guys know by now, I'm a sucker for books, especially bargain books. And I can't say no to a bargain book that sounds intriguing. I have a problem, a massive problem. I'm not trying to fix it, which I should be, but I'm not. So the first book I got was The Shining by Stephen King. Now, if you know me at all, you know I do not like Stanley Kubrick's film. I do want to rewatch it to see if my opinion has changed. But I really want to read the novel first and see what its life, because I know Stephen King himself does not like Stanley Kubrick's version of The Shining. So I really wanted to read the novelization and see if it differs, and then maybe rewatch the movie, but I'm really excited to read this because I love Stephen King. The next book I got, you guys are gonna massacre me for getting this, okay? Just laugh your ass off, okay? But it's Caught by the Scots by Karen Hawkins. It's a romance novel. I don't usually read romance, okay? But obviously, this is about a Scottish guy, okay? I have to read Scottish stuff, okay? Let me read the back to you. Dashing Scottish privateer Connor Douglas must marry a respectable, well-born woman, and soon, if he wants to secure his rightful inheritance. Determined to still explore the high seas as well as his mistress's beds, he aims to find a pliable wife who will turn a blind eye to his antics. And he knows just the woman, childhood friend and mousy spinster Miss Theodora Cumberbatch Snow. Unbeknownst to Connor, meek and plain Theodora has been hopelessly in love with him for years. But unwilling to wait forever for what will never happen, Theodora plans to wed a kind, if unexciting, local landowner, leaving behind the wild Highlander of her dreams. This sounds like me, strangely. Like, I feel like I'm gonna identify with Theodora really well. Yeah, I'm just putting this to the side now. The next book I got was Persuasion by Jane Austen. The cover is gorgeous, and the story itself sounds really intriguing to me. No, Caught by the Scot, no! The back says, Anne Elliot lost the love of her life 8 years earlier, and the sorrow lingers on. Yet the dashing Captain Wentworth did not desert her. It was Anne who rejected him because she was persuaded that she could make a better match. She never did. Suddenly, life deals them a second chance. Anne and Wentworth meet again on the social circuit. He acts coolly and even openly courts a younger woman, yet Anne remains painfully alert for the slightest hint that their love might be rekindled. Sounds like it's going to be like a heartbreaker of a story, but also really intriguing, and I've heard really good things about this Jane Austen novel, so I really want to read this sometime in the future. The next book I picked up was My Grandmother Asked Me to Tell You She's Sorry by Frederick Bachman, because I had picked up Britt Marie Was Here, but you have to read this before, so now I can read this and then read Britt Marie Was Here, so yay! And I love Frederick Bachman as an author. A Man Called Uwe is just fantastic, so I wanted to read more of his work. The next book is The Winter Sea by Susanna Kearsley, and I heard that if you're a fan of Outlander, which I am, you'll love this book. And the synopsis of this is, in the spring of 1708, an invading Jacobite fleet of French and Scottish soldiers nearly succeeded in landing the exiled James Stuart in Scotland to reclaim his crown. Now Carrie McClellan hopes to turn that story into her next best-selling novel. Settling herself in the shadow of Slains Castle, she creates a heroine named for one of her own ancestors and starts to write. But when she discovers her novel is more fact than fiction, Carrie wonders if she might be dealing with ancestral memory, making her the only living person who knows the truth, the ultimate betrayal, that happened all those years ago, and that knowledge comes very close to destroying her. Sounds really intriguing. It's about Scotland, and yeah, if someone says, if you like Outlander, you'll like this, I'm going to trust that opinion. Then I snagged Murder on the Orient Express by Agatha Christie. I read this book and will cover it in my wrap-up, but I freaking love this book. And this is my first Hercule Poirot novel. It's a very hard word to say, especially with my accent. But I loved it, and I wanted to read the rest of the novels in the series. But yeah, Murder on the Orient Express, fantastic. I cannot wait to watch the movie adaptation. I also got Turtles All the Way Down by John Green, which this is an autographed copy. Look at that! And I love this book. Again, I'll cover in my wrap-up, but I really thoroughly enjoyed this. I usually do not like YA contemporary, but I really enjoyed Turtles All the Way Down. And the last pickup is Fellside by M.R. Carey. I've actually not read The Girl with All the Gifts yet, which I need to because I've heard it's amazing, and I want to read that before I read this, but I've heard M.R. Carey is a fantastic author. This book sounded really intriguing, and it was really cheap, so I picked it up. So those were all my geeky pickups for the month of October. Like I said, I didn't have as many pickups as I usually do, so congratulations, Alyssa. You're not a complete shopaholic. but there were quality pickups. So let me know what you've picked up in the month of October in the comment box down below. Like the video if you liked it, share it if you liked it because it helps my channel grow, and if you're not subscribed already but you like what you've seen and heard, hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell so you'll always be alerted whenever I upload a new video or start a new live stream. And also follow me on social media sites, those are all linked in the description box down below. I love you guys, thank you so much for watching and for supporting me. Peace and kisses. Bye.
What do you mean Frank Randall is better than Jamie Fraser? You are out of your mind!
I'm so sorry you had to hear that argument, guys. But to make up for that fact, my face will be floating over here in the near future. You can click that face and it'll send you to my channel if you aren't already. And if you'd like to see my previous upload, you'll find that up here, and a playlist of videos that you can watch over and over on repeat over here. And yeah, I need to go back to the invisible person I was talking to and debate why Jamie Fraser is better than Frank Randall.